Hello everybody, welcome to Nurkak Flying Field up in Ogden, Utah. We're north of Salt Lake City, about 40-45 minutes. Last day of spring, beautiful day out here. Have the brand new Avios King Twin Blank Edition, paintable to give your own custom paint scheme on. Gonna do the live Maiden for you guys. As you can see, it's got windows on the left side there. It actually doesn't come that way. I painted those with a paint pen to show you what it can look like. And here's how the model looks straight out of the box without the windows painted. So it's really easy to paint the windows up, put your own custom paint scheme on it. Today is just the live Maiden flight on it. And after that, it's gonna get a special paint job. It's going to get the Cal Fire smoke lead airplane paint job on it. It's red, white, and black, should look really good, but wanted to do the maiden flight on it first. Had the airplane for a couple months and the weather and life haven't been cooperating, so we're gonna get it up in the air for you guys now. It's got a 5000 4S in it, guys. I have the timer set to 7.5 minutes, but we're not gonna fly it that long. We'll go up for a little over 5 minutes with it. Beautiful airframe, guys. I'm actually really excited about this model because I have time in the King Air, the real one, flying it before I went to the airlines. Fun little airplane to fly, so it's really cool to have this offering now from Avios and HobbyKing. On sale right now for the blank version, guys. The one with the stickers is a little more expensive. Blank version right now is on sale for $379, but timer 550 is what we have set. All the rates are on medium for the book. We got half flaps. Here we go. Flying good. It's right on the book CG. It's just slightly forward of that. Maybe a little bit too much up. I have elevator compensation in it with the half flaps. We'll see what it does when I bring the flaps up. I'll get a little more speed before I do that. But it's flying really good on half throttle. There's the flaps up. Yeah, it definitely dips down a bit. So it probably just needs more nose up trim without the flap compensation. But it's flying really good. Big wide airframe, guys, so you can fit the 5000 in there nice and comfortably. That's pretty big for a 4S. Yeah, still needs a little more up trim, a little more right aileron trim. Other than that, it's flying like a beaut, guys. We'll whip it around here, give it a parade pass. And again, I'm about half throttle. It's flying really, really nice with that. Looks really good there with the painted windows on the left side. I'll do a parade pass from the left side so you can see the right side of the aircraft, and you'll see that the windows, again, are not painted yet. I'm kind of debating. I'm thinking about cutting them out and maybe putting in some clear windows and some internal lights for those evening flights. So here we go. Again, half throttle, guys. Beautiful looking airframe. Nice silver spinners, nice scale exhaust stacks on both sides of the engine nacelles like the real airplane has. They're of course kind of chromed on the real airplane. It's flying real nice. We'll do one more pass here, nice and slow, and then we'll see how she goes at full throttle. Last day of spring, guys. Has been a beautiful day out here. The winds have been holding out. We've had lots and lots of wind here in Utah. I'm gonna bring it to full throttle as I come around. We'll see what kind of performance it has for full throttle. Sounds good. Lots of climb at full throttle. Getting close to a stall, we'll push it over. I would say it's at least twice overpowered on the 4S system. I'm primarily an EDF jet guy, but this has quite a bit of power for a prop on 4S. Most of my EDFs are 6S. We'll put the gear down on this pass for you guys. It's got really nice scale gear we'll look at after the flight. It's a metal strut with the spring wire, but it has a plastic covering, guys. It has the strut detail of the upper Y on the front gear, and it's got the brake caliper areas and whatnot molded in plastic on the main gear, just like the real airplane has. Gears down, here comes approach flaps. Little balloon there, is a little fast. How it looks a little bit slower with the gear down. Flying super, super nice. Just again getting bumped around by the thermals out here. About 75 degrees, beautiful day. And with my flap elevator compensation, guys, that's hands off, half throttle going by. So it flies super nice. Let's see how she'll do for a touch and go. We'll try first with the half flaps and then we'll try full flaps. Thankfully the winds have calmed down. It was a bit of a crosswind earlier, and up on a taller gear, those generally don't handle crosswinds quite as well. Half flaps, little under half throttle, just bringing it off. Back to half throttle, lifts right off. Beautiful, guys, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful looking airplane, beautiful flying airplane. Okay, here's full flaps. I imagine it'll balloon a little bit. Yeah, I have a little too much up elevator compensation for the full flaps. I'll have to take that out here after we get back up on the programming on the ground. We'll see how she approaches and does a touch and go with full flaps. Again, guys, I got a 5,000 in this. Timer for that's about 7.5 minutes, but today we're not going to fly that quite as long. Definitely floating with the full flaps. See if we can get it on. Kind of long down the runway. Floated really well with the full flaps. It gets really slow there in ground effect, guys. We'll see if we can get one on a little quicker here for you on the next one. The 7:30 timer I have on it, that's based on having the Avios Albatross, and it's got the same power setup, 4S as well. So I fly that around the lake by my house for 7.5 minutes. So that's why I have it on this one for that long. Bit of a crosswind. Oh, handles it just beautifully, guys. Go back up, and then we'll give you one more landing here. See if I can stick it right here in front. And then we'll take a close-up look of all the components once I get it back on the ground. Again, guys, fantastic flying. Blank version set up and ready for your paint jobs. I'm going to do the Cal Fire scheme on it, red, white, and black. Should look really good on this airplane. A little under half throttle on the approach and just slowly bleeding it off. Beautiful, guys, absolutely beautiful. Again, it's on the Book CG with that 5000 4S in it. And we'll give you an up close here of the landing gear struts. They're absolutely beautiful, guys, just like the real King Air. It's got the Y at the top there. The mains have the brake area there. Beautiful spinners, cowl lips, all of it, guys. Fantastic looking airplane, fantastic flying airplane. Scale beacon on top. It's got a scale beacon on the bottom. It's also got nav lights on each wingtip that look really good. The blank side makes it look kind of like a cargo King Air. They paint a lot of them pure white, just go right over the windows. But if you guys are in the market for a new airplane, great looking airplane. Again, it flies really good on the 4S power system. Thanks for watching, everybody. From Ogden, Utah.